Some heat advisories and watches are already being issued for this week.
Meteorologist Scott Sinkoff joins us with our first forecast. Scott, just how hot is it going to get?
Well, we're going to be seeing temperatures over the next couple of days rising into the 90s. We already have heat watches and advisories in effect. That orange over by Bismarck and Minot, that is a heat advisory, and the red and the maroon, that's going to be from Grand Forks, Fargo down I-94. That is an excessive heat watch. The heat advisory is in effect for tomorrow for Bismarck and Minot, whereas the red counties, that excessive heat watch is in effect for Wednesday and Thursday here in the Red River Valley. Temperatures right now are in the 70s and 80s, and you can see these temperatures going to be starting to creep up as the day goes on. 75 in Grafton, 80 in Grand Forks, 85 right now in Fargo, Moorhead, 82 in Wahpeton, 74 over in Baudette. And the dew points, they're not much better either. Those are very sticky of a situation in the 60s. We could see those rise up even more later on this week. So it's not going to be very pleasant. It's going to be sticky and muggy next couple of days. Thanks for joining us. We do have some hazy conditions out over on the Tower Cam along 13th Avenue in the construction zone. With the heat and humidity over the next couple of days, that's not going to be a pretty sight. We do have some showers moving across the Devil's Lake Basin. Shouldn't really impact the Grand Forks or the Fargo metros. We're going to be seeing those showers dissipate as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. We're going to be seeing those showers just moving on through Grand Forks and into Grafton, Grand Forks, maybe even into Middle River and Thief River Falls later on this evening. Winds are a lot lighter than they were yesterday, mainly coming in from the south, and we do have those winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. They're going to be pumping in some of that Gulf moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, it does reach this far, and that's why we're going to be seeing those sticky and muggy conditions over the next couple of days. Temps are in the 70s right now in the northern part of the valley. Warroad at 75, 76 in Thief River Falls, 75 in Halleck, Grafton as well. In the 80s as we get further to the south of Grand Forks, 85 in Fargo, 82 Wahpeton, 79 Crookston, 83 in Jamestown, 84 over in Napoleon. Now, this is the dew point meter. We'll be seeing these sticky conditions throughout the next couple of days. So everything's going to be from dry and nice all the way to absolutely disgusting. We should be in this extremely muggy to hurts to be outside range later on over the next couple of days, but should die down to pretty comfy and dry and nice by Thursday and to Friday. So we're going to be seeing some sticky conditions throughout the day. So the heat and the humidity, what's causing this all? We do have this low pressure system that's going to be moving in right on the tri-state border of South Dakota, North Dakota, and Minnesota. Attached to it, a couple of stationary fronts, keeping the system moving slow, and we do have the heat just to the right and east, just to the east of this system, and that is going to be giving us these hot and humid conditions as the moisture moves on into the Fargo-Moorhead metro as well as the South Dakota. So we do have some heat advisories and watches in effect, and don't forget, we do have some storms possible for the region. Now, if we do have these temperatures, but just to remind you, we do have all of these conditions moving on through. It feels like temperatures are going to be in the 90s to the hundreds later on this week. But tonight, we're not going to be getting that feeling just quite yet. 61 tonight in Jamestown, 62 in Oaks, 64 in Fargo, Moorhead, 65 in Sisseton. Partly cloudy tonight with a couple of storms near the Canadian border. Winds are going to be coming in from the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow on your Tuesday, 86 in Devil's Lake, 85 in Carrington, 88 in Grand Forks and Mayville, 87. Sunny with an isolated storm chance mainly over towards Langdon, Pembina, Grafton, and that humidity is going to be seeing a little bit of a kick because they're seeing those dew points in the 70s up in the Northern Valley. 87 in Crookston, 85 in Roseau, 84 Bemidji with those storms possible coming in from the south, 5 to 15 miles per hour, 87 in Wheaton, Fergus Falls. Detroit Lakes also getting in on the 87 action. Warm and sticky throughout. Winds coming in from the south. Again, 89 in Ellendale, 88 in Oaks, 89 over in Fargo. So for the rest of your week for the KVRR Weather Authority 7-day forecast, let's step out just so you can see these heat numbers. 94 on Wednesday, 95 Thursday, 90 on Friday. The humidity is still going to be sticking around over toward the weekend, 87, but we should be dying down. The storm action should be out of here come Sunday and Monday. We do have some more storms into the forecast for Wednesday, mainly toward the eastern end of Minnesota, but they could impact the Lakes Country as well. So just a reminder, 94 on Wednesday, 95 Thursday, 90 on Friday. Just going to be a sizzler out there. Gotta want to stay hydrated and make sure to wear light and loose clothing because of this heat. Alice and TJ, it's not going to be a pleasant couple of days.
Some good tips there, Scott.
Some people probably discussed it already, huh?
I know. I liked
Yeah.
your dew point meter. That was great.
Scott?
Yeah, I'm getting sweaty already. So.
Yeah. Thanks,
All
Scott.
right.